One of the major challenges in policing the West End, and in particular in relation to the nighttime economy, is to deal safely and effectively with the large numbers of people that visit the area. And one of our core areas that we need to focus on is alcohol, fuel, violence and disorder. One of the things that we've found most beneficial is to work with all of the licensed venues, and in particular with the door staff, because they're likely to come into confrontation situations with people who have consumed too much alcohol.
I say what we're going to try and do today is we're going to try and do some form of conflict management session.
Access control for us within this part of the West End, it's about restricting those who are potential troublemakers from your club. We try and assess people at the door, we try and give better direction on who should be entering their clubs. We try and give better ideas on how to manage those who've got anger and aggression. We try and nip conflict in the bud.
Communication, the biggest part that we take on board from each other, especially under stress, body language.
I think our overall goal with this training is to kind of refresh what the door supervisors should be doing, what we expect of them, and also what the club owners expect of them.
The closer they get, the higher their heart rate goes. Going from general, I hate this club, to I hate you. Yes, mate.
We do a fair bit on body language because we think that body language itself gives a big picture of what's actually happening with and to the people they're dealing with. We're also covering a little bit there on how to deal with angry people, and rather than lay hands on somebody, how to deal with them using body language, using the right words to move them.
Do you want to come this way? We'll just go and sit down.
I think it's very important that we've got the police here, because if we go back, say, 5 or 6 years, when the terminology was bouncer as opposed to door supervisor, we'd earned that reputation for being Neanderthals and dealing with conflict by actually becoming violent.
I think the percentage of times where it escalates to that has been massively reduced by good training, and also by changing the perception of the public of what a door supervisor is.
I think the communication between the police force and the door supervisor is very important, because we are here to prevent crime as well.
The take-up for the crime prevention and awareness training has been first class. Over the last 2 years, crime in my area in terms of alcohol, fuel, violence and disorders has reduced by 30%. We've got a really good relationship with the vast majority of venues in the West End. It's been built up over a period of time. I personally have liaised with the managers and area managers of all of the big companies in the West End. My staff visit the venues on a daily basis, and you build up a rapport with them and you get to know each other.
To have such a strong interaction with the clubs and with the door supervisors, it partially gives them a link to the police, but it also sets a standard on crime prevention for this whole area.